46 Fact about understanding the value of time management and experience. 1. To understand the value of a minute, ask someone who missed a train by a minute. 2. To understand the value of an hour, ask a student trying to finish an exam before the deadline. 3. To understand the value of a day, ask someone who just lost a loved one. 4. To understand the value of a week, ask a business owner trying to meet a deadline. 5. To understand the value of a month, ask someone who just started a new job and is waiting for their first paycheck. 6. To understand the value of a year, ask someone who just celebrated their 90th birthday. 7. To understand the value of a decade, ask a historian who witnessed significant historical events. 8. To understand the value of a lifetime, ask someone who is terminally ill. 9. To understand the value of a moment, ask a person who just experienced a life-changing event. 10. To understand the value of a second chance, ask someone who has been given one. 11. To understand the value of 1 microsecond, ask an athlete running to win a gold medal. 12. To understand the value of 9 months, ask a pregnant woman. 13. To understand the value of 5 years, ask an engineer student who just graduated. 14. To understand the value of 1 year, ask a student who has to repeat a class. 15. To understand the value of a new beginning, ask someone who has just started over. 16. To understand the value of persistence, ask someone who has achieved a long-term goal. 17. To understand the value of patience, ask someone who has been waiting for years to achieve their dream. 18. To understand the value of progress, ask someone who has overcome a major obstacle. 19. To understand the value of opportunity, ask someone who has missed one. 20. To understand the value of trust, ask someone who has been betrayed. 21. To understand the value of forgiveness, ask someone who has been forgiven. 22. To understand the value of respect, ask someone who has been disrespected. 23. To understand the value of honesty, ask someone who has been lied to or betrayed. 24. To understand the value of integrity, ask someone who has lost it. 25. To understand the value of loyalty, ask someone who has been abandoned. 26. To understand the value of courage, ask someone who has faced their fears. 27. To understand the value of determination, ask someone who has overcome adversity. 28. To understand the value of perseverance, ask someone who has achieved a goal against all odds. 29. To understand the value of resilience, ask someone who has bounced back from a setback. 30. To understand the value of gratitude, ask someone who has experienced a blessing. 31. To understand the value of empathy, ask someone who has walked in another's shoes. 32. To understand the value of compassion, ask someone who has been comforted. 33. To understand the value of generosity, ask someone who has given from their heart. 34. To understand the value of kindness, ask someone who has been shown it. 35. To understand the value of love, ask someone who has lost it. 36. To understand the value of friendship, ask someone who has been a true friend. 37. To understand the value of family, ask someone who has been supported by theirs. 38. To understand the value of community, ask someone who has been lifted up by theirs. 39. To understand the value of teamwork, ask someone who has accomplished a group goal. 40. To understand the value of leadership, ask someone who has been inspired by a great leader. 41. To understand the value of education, ask someone who has achieved a degree. 42. To understand the value of experience, ask someone who has learned from their mistakes. 43. To understand the value of creativity, ask someone who has expressed themselves through art. 44. To understand the value of innovation, ask someone who has created something new. 45. To understand the value of exploration, ask someone who has traveled the world. 46. To understand the value of adventure, ask someone who has. Please subscribe to my channel as this encourages making more of such videos. Also like and comment your opinion in the comments section, I would like to hear from you. Click the notification bell to get notified on the upcoming posts that come regularly. Thank you for watching. Wishing you well.